I'll show you how to trade with the Exchange. So if you have your balance here, if you've done the KYC and the rest, you'll see your balance here. Okay, then it's showing on your, if you go to your asset, you see it's showing on your futures. So if you want to put a trade now, for example, this trade I put, let me go to my WhatsApp. This trade I set here, although it has gone now, so we can enter the trade. Okay, so I'm going to analyze how you can use this kind of trade. You can open this kind of thing in your Weex Exchange. You can also use it for any other exchange you have, Binance, Bybit. Once you just learn the technicalities, you are good to go. So we said we want to trade WOW USDT, right? So we'll go to the futures market. Then here at the top hand side that you are seeing BTC USDT, we click on it and we'll search for wow sorry, we say it's WOW USDT, so we click on it. This thing don't go back, nonsense wows. Okay, so after we click on it, this cross here, we'll change it to isolated margin. Okay, we want it to be isolated because we want the open order and close order to be different, or the long and short order to be different. So when we change it to isolated, you see if it's in cross margin, you see that the combined the long and short order is just showing 20 times here. You see it, but in isolated you can change either the long or the short. You can isolate it. That's basically what it means. So for the leverage, if you want to change the leverage, you click on this 20 times, 10 times, any amount of leverage you see here. So for this trade, we're saying we're going to use 20 times leverage. You see it there. So the leverage is already on 20 times. In isolated, in cross rather, you can just put 20 times, and in both long and short it will be 20 times. But in cross in cross merging, you can leave 20 times, but in isolated you can put you can change it either of them. So for example, now this long we can leave it at 20 times, then short we can change it to 10 times. It means that when we are shorting, we are using a 10 times leverage. This leverage, what it means is like their capital you have. Let's say for example I'm using $10 to trade, and that $10 I want it to yield me more profit, so I can use a leverage of 10 times. It means that it will 10 times, it will multiply the my capital by 10. So instead of using $10 to trade, I'm now using $100 to trade, because that's basically what leverage means. So if you are using 20 times, it will multiply your capital by 20. So instead of using $10, I'm using $200 to trade, you get. So basically that's how leverage works. So we've changed this to 20. Is basically when you open your own, it should be in 20 already, so just leave it there. Then after you change it to 20, then the order, you will change it to limits or market, anyone you want to use. I like using market order, because uh it just basically kicks off the trade like that, based on what the market is. This market order, what it means is, please load that in small. Sorry about that. This market order, what it means is the order, the current price of the coin you're trading in the market. That's what it will use to start the trade. So if I now, let's say I've set up all these values finished, and I use market order and I press open long. Once I press this open long, the current price it is now is 0.6406. So it's going to start the trading at that exact spot. But for limit order, I can set the price at which I want it to start trading. For example, when I press limit, you see the value came up here, so I can say I want it to kick off at 0.6400. So if I set it like this, it means that I will have to wait for this price here to go to 0.6400 before the trade starts kicking off. You get. So anyone you want to use, anyone that is suitable for you. Sometimes most of my trades I used to use current CMP, which is current market price. So CMP means current market price. That's what I used to use. So you just enter the trade at the current market price, but I'll give a specific value, so you will not go and enter the trade when the trade has already kicked off from where it's supposed to. So if you look at this trade I put here, you see that I said entry current MP, that's current market price, at 0.64. So that's the price we entered at, 0.64. So if your price, let's say you want to enter that trade now, and the price is showing 0. Let's say 63, it's not really far from that 0.64. You can just leave it at market order and enter the trade, or you can change it to limit order and just set it at 0.64 and enter the trade, you get. So basically that's how it is. Then after that market order, the amount you want to use to trade. You can use any amount. You see that we used a leverage of 20 times. That's what we used. And the amount you can put, let's say you can drag this further to 50%. That's 50% of the money we want to have, that we have rather. So instead of using this $5 that we have here, it's going to use 50% of it. That's $2.5. You get, you can use all of them 100. That's, it will use the 05 USDT, the $05 to enter the trade. You can use 50%, you can use 20%, or you can even change the value here. Amount of wow, I don't know. I don't This one does not have that functionality. Okay, yeah. You can change it to USDT instead of using the value of the wow. You can use the value of USDT and put, let's say you want to use $2 to trade, just put $2, and there you have it. It will show the amount that it will open for you and the rest. So you can also change it to maybe 5 USDT, that's your total amount, or you can use the value of wow and use percentage instead, anyone that you want to do. But me, what I just do is just use, since the money is not much, just $5, I'll just use 100% to enter the trade. Then let's talk about take profits. This take profit is, if you look at the trade I opened here, you see the take profit is showing 0.63 for take profit 1, 0.62 for take profit 2, and 0.61 for take profit 3. Then stop loss is showing 0.66. So what this take profit means is basically that when you enter the trade, for example, and you enter, let's say you enter at 0.64, you are telling the trade that you want it to stop, to take the first profit at 0.63, the second profit at 0.62, and the third profit at 0.61. Okay, so basically what I do is I'll put the last take profit as the price, 0.61. Okay, or if you want to see the value which it will give you, you just click on this advance here close to the take profit. Okay, so I put the take profit at 0.61. Okay, why is it showing loss of 0.65? Oh, sorry, it was showing long. Yeah, I want to short it. That's another stuff I did not talk about. Sorry about that. You are supposed to short. If you are longing, it means you want the market to go up. Then if you are shorting, it means you want the market to come down. So when you want to set this take profit, you have to specify which one you are using for the take profit. Is it long or short? So I want it to short. I want the price of wow to come down. So I'll change this to short. Then the take profit price, I'll put 0.61. You see that it's now showing the estimated profit. What I did before was I longed it, but instead of, if you are longing, you want the price to go up, so the take profit should be higher than the current price. The current price is 0.6390. You can see it up here. You see it. So the current price is 0.6384, but I was now putting 0.61. That's why I was showing negative value here. So I'm supposed to put something like 0.65. It means that I want it to go up to 0.65 and the profit I will get is $1.6. But when I put short and I put the take profit price at 0. Let's say 0.61, you see that means when it gets to that 0.61, I would get a profit of $4.38 plus the $5. That's total of $9.38. That's what I would get in total. So basically that's how it works. Then for the stop loss, we are shorting, we want it to come down. So if we put a value lower than what it is, that means it's coming down to 0.61 and we are getting a profit of $4.38. But the stop loss means that if the price now if the trade, the market goes against us and the price is now going up, it will get to a point where it has to cut the trade and like cut our losses and give us back the capital that remains. So let's say for the stop loss, I'll use 0.66 according to what is here. You see the stop loss is 0.66. So that 0.66 now is now showing the estimated profit. It's supposed to be showing the estimated loss. I don't know why it's writing profit. It's supposed to showing the estimated loss is minus 3.12. That means if it gets to 0.66, if the price of wow gets to 0.66, the amount will now be the amount we will lose will now be $3.12, and we'll have just, out of that $5, we'll have just I think 1.88 $1.88 left, if I'm correct. Yeah, $1.88 left. That's what will be remaining. Then there's also something called liquidation price. The liquidation price is the price at which our money will be liquidated if we short. For example, let's say we want to short now. Okay, let's say we want to short now. It's showing the liquidation price of, okay, sorry, I put it in long, in short rather. So let's say we want to put our take profit price at 0 points. Let's say we are longing. I want to put take profit price at 0.66. Okay, that's a profit of 3.4. So it's now showing you that if you, as you put it in long now, and the thing, let's say the price, the trade now go against you, or let's say we put our stop loss at 0.61 for long. So it's showing that if the market goes below 0.6119, the total value, this 5 USDT, will be liquidated. That's basically what it means. So basically our even stop loss save is lower than the liquidation price. So that means before I even get to our stop loss, our whole money will be liquidated, which we don't want. Okay, so let's change back to advanced. Then you're seeing it here, 0.61. The estimated loss should be 4 point minus $4.2. So I think before you even get here, the trade is not stable. That's why it's showing here. But before it gets to this 0.61, our money will be liquidated. That's basically what it's trying to tell us. So you just have to be careful and follow the signals like that I'm dropping easily. So for this while now, we are shorting. So let's say we want to put 0.61 as the stop loss, as the take profit price rather. Then the stop loss will now be 0.66. Okay, so if it gets to 0.66, we'll lose minus $3.3, but we'll still have $1.7 left. Then if it gets to this take profits, that's it short, and gets to this take profit of 0.61, we will gain $4.2, and would that will now make it plus the $5, that will make it $9.2. But remember that is only the it's only the profit we can take, so we'll be able to withdraw $4.2 out of it. So that's basically it. Then you confirm, and yeah, that's how it is. So for the this 0.61 I was showing is for the shorting. If it's short, sorry, if you long it and it's shorting rather. So if the price, let's say you long your trade and the price is going against you, it's now shorting it, when it gets to this 0.61, you will be liquidated. But if you now long it, and if you now short it further and the price is now longing, when it longs to 0.6640, your money will be liquidated. That means everything will just deplete. The whole $5 will deplete. You get, so that's basically that's the benefit of this open long, sorry, this take profit and stop loss. That's basically the answers of it. So basically, once you've set all the parameters like this, now for example, we want to short, so we'll make sure that the price we are shorting, that means we want it to go down. So the take profit price would be 0.61, meaning once this 0.6380 goes down to 0.61, we'll take the profit. But if it now longs to 0.66, let's say the trade goes against us and goes to 0.66, then we would the trade will cut at 0.66. It will stop the loss, as will cut our losses and give us back the capital that remains. So basically, once we have set all these parameters, what we do is to now press open short. When we press open short, the trade will kick off. You get, so basically, okay, I don't want to open this trade because these parameters are not really good. So let's just leave it at that. But when we press open short, you will see that the order, I did it. Okay, you see that the order has kicked off here, and you see it's because I entered the trade at, if you look at this order now, you see the average entry price. I entered the trade at 0.6387, and if you see the current price now is 0.6385. Oh, it has gone up now. You see, before it was showing green, but now it's showing red. You see it, I'm losing 0.07 because I entered at 0.6387 and it has moved up a bit to 0.6318. So as the thing keeps going up, my profits, my losses keeps getting higher. But once it gets down below that 0.6387, the losses, the profit will not be counting. You get, that's basically how it works. That's basically how trading works for basically any exchange you are using. So that's basically it. So I'm going to wait. I think this trade is going to go back to 0.6387. Let me wait. So I will just cut off the loss because I didn't want to enter the trade in the first place. I mistakenly pressed that. So Basically that's it, sha. Then you can be monitoring your trade from here. You can see your profits and losses from here. Once you just press here, you see the profits. This picture that you always see most people posting, this is where it is. So you can screenshot this, save it, and the rest to show you people the profit or losses you are making. Okay, so you close that. Okay, this trade it just keeps going up, it doesn't want to come down. So that's basically it about that. That's basically it about that. And yeah, when you are done, if you want to close the trade, let's say you have not gotten to your stop loss or to your take profit and you want to close the trade, let's say you don't like how the trade is going and you don't want it to get to the take profit, you just click on this close to bring up this stuff. Then you click the amount you want to close. If it's everything, just slide on everything and press close. The trade will close for you. So that's basically it. Good luck. And yeah, if you don't understand, you can still ask me some questions. But with this, I believe everybody should know how to set up trade, at least. Even if you don't really know how to trade, you should know how to set up your trades. Yeah, I should have explained some things in depth, but that will be long story. I don't want to make this too long. There's mark price, there's last price. I did not explain what that is about. There's yeah, I did not really explain what is isolated and combined. Isolated and cross merging means. Then the leverage, I did not really explain what it's about. So probably later shall make a professional video about that and post that so you guys can learn. I'm still waiting for this thing to hit back because I know it will soon go back to that 0.6387. So I'll close the trade then because I don't want to enter this trade. I need to do a deeper analysis first before I enter this trade, because the one I set up before, the one I was using to do this tutorial, is still hovering around that price, and it actually hit take profit one, but I did not close the trade then. So that's it still. Good luck, and yeah, if you have any questions you can come to my DM. Okay, see you guys.